Welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to learn about how to review the literature. So if you don't have any specific research problem, then you should review the literature in your broad area of interest with the aim of gradually narrowing down to find about the particular research problem. So we are going to conduct the literature review in these following steps, 4 steps. That is searching for the existing literature in your area of study, reviewing the selected literature, developing a theoretical framework, and developing a conceptual framework. So these are the 4 steps involved in conducting a literature review. So now let us see briefly about each and every step in detail. So first one is searching for the existing literature. So to search effectively for the literature in your field of inquiry, so we have to select the broad subject area and we have to narrow it down to the particular research problem. So in order to do this, so we have to go through these things: books, journals, internet. So these 3 things we have to go through. So if you want to search for the existing literature, you should go through all the books which are textbooks which are available on that particular research area, and we have to study the most updated journals in your particular research field, and we have to select only the up-to-date journals. You should not take any old journals. You have to study only the recent journals, that is belonging to 1 or 2 years. So that particular journal you can study, and you can develop a research problem based on the study you have performed on the research on the journals. The next one is the internet. So we can search through the internet about our particular area. So the internet is a convenient way to find published literature in books, journals, and other sources. And if you want to know anything in detail about a particular topic in your literature survey also, we can go through the internet. So it provides a lot of information to all users around the world. So here are some of the tips for searching the existing literature. Use keywords to search for the relevant sources. So if you want to know about some keywords in your literature survey, just Google it. So you will find the details about that keyword. Use Boolean operators and or not to narrow your search. So in the Google search or any search, you have to use these Boolean operators that connecting the keywords. So in order to narrow down your search, look at the references of sources you find to find other relevant sources. Ask a librarian for help if you are stuck. So if you want to know more about the online journals and online digital libraries, contact your librarian and they will provide you the access to that particular online resources. So next is, once you have found relevant resources, you need to read them critically and evaluate their quality by considering these following questions. That is the source relevant to my research question, and is the source from a credible source, and is the source well written and well organized, or the findings of the source supported by data. So these are some of the questions a researcher must pose himself so in order to find the research problem. Next, reviewing the selected literature. So we have to first of all we have selected the sources for the literature survey. So after collecting the sources for literature survey, we have to read that particular literature, and we have to develop some ideas. So once the resources are available, we have to read that particular sources, and we have to develop some ideas, and we have to draw some knowledge relevant to our theoretical framework. Suppose I want to do a research on social media. Okay, I want to do some research on the privacy attacks in the privacy issues in the social media. Then I have to read the theory regarding the attacks on the social media, and what are the privacy issues in the social media, what are the security issues in the social media. So I have to thoroughly read the entire content regarding the social media, right? The theories, the criticisms, and the methodologies already adapted for that particular research area must be studied. So we have to examine to what extent the findings can be generalized to other situations. So while studying the literature, so you may go through some other researchers who has developed some methodologies. So we must be ready to generalize that methodologies to our findings. Can we apply or can we generalize that findings to other research solutions, or can we improve that already existing solutions, or we can enhance that existing solutions? We have to find out. Significant differences of opinion among researchers, and give your opinion about the validity of these differences. So know the different opinions of the different researchers, and give your suggestion to improve that your valued suggestions to improve that opinions, or you can give any ideas regarding that research area. Ascertain areas in which little or nothing is known. The gaps that exist in the body of knowledge must be filled. Next one is developing a theoretical framework. So a theoretical framework is a foundational review of existing theories that serves as a roadmap for developing the arguments you will use in your own work. So if you want to do a research in a particular area, so you must be an expert in the theory of that particular subject. So it is a foundational review of the existing theories. So here the theoretical framework that you are developing on a research area, it will act as the foundation, or it will act as the basement for the existing theories, and it will help you to draw some assumptions for your research area, for your own work in the particular research area. It explains phenomena, draw connections, and make predictions. So it explains the phenomena, and it will support you to draw the connections between the different variables and make predictions in the theories to develop new ideas. Theoretical framework justifies and contextualizes your later research, and it's a crucial first step for your research paper, thesis, or dissertation. So here the theoretical framework or the background work of the particular paper will justify and contextualize your later research, and it's a crucial first step of your articles. Why do you need a theoretical framework? So before you start your own research, it's crucial to familiarize yourself with the theories and models that other researchers have already developed. Your theoretical framework is your opportunity to present and explain what you have learned, situated within your future research topic. So there is a chance that many different theories about your topic already exist. So especially if the topic is broad. So that's why you have to evaluate, compare and select the most relevant theory. So you have to interpret your results and make broader generalizations. By framing your research within a clearly defined field, you make the reader aware of the assumptions that inform your approach, showing the rationale behind your choices for later sections, like methodology and discussions. So in this way, you are laying the foundations for interpreting the results and to make a broader generalization. So next one is developing a conceptual framework in research. A conceptual framework is a presentation of the relationship you expect to see between your variables or the characteristics or properties that you want to study. So it will draw the relationship between the different variables and the characteristics or properties in your study. So it defines the relevant objectives for your research process and maps out how they come together to draw the conclusions for your research problem. So you should construct your conceptual framework before you begin by collecting your data. Conceptual frameworks are often represented in a visual format or in a written format. So here the visual format means, so first in the developing a theoretical framework, we have known about all the theory regarding the research area. Now we are conceptualizing. So after reading many articles, we are conceptualizing means, so we are drawing a visual format. It may be tables, charts, bar graphs, pie charts, some diagrams like UML diagrams. So it may be anything that we are visualizing the ideas in the different research articles in a single page, so that we can easily draw the conclusions for our research problem. So here the conceptual framework will illustrate the cause and effect relationship. So you can start conceptualizing this as you determine your relevant paper, thesis or dissertation topic. Conceptual frameworks can be written or in the visual format. So a literature review of existing studies about your topic has to pose 4 steps. That is, you have to pose 4 questions here. Okay, so first step is choose your research question, select your independent and dependent variables, visualize your cause and effect relationship, and step 4 is identify other influencing variables. So these are the 4 steps for the conceptualizing the frameworks. So this is about how to review the literature in research. Thanks for watching my video.